Hi guys, welcome back to my another YouTube video. So in today's video, I'll be sharing a lot of few tips that help me to maximize my progress in the gym, and I know this will help you too, how to train smartly, effectively. I'm so excited for today. And yeah, if you don't know me yet, I'm Fichi. I'm a fitness coach, also fitness enthusiast. So a lot of time I share my lifestyle here, my workout routine, what I eat in a day, and also a lot of fitness tips. So without any further ado, let's dive into the topic that we want to discuss today. Bear with me guys if you hear a bit of noises, because where I live, we really live close to each other, from the house to the other house. Okay, so the first step that you need to do, guys, is to understand your goals. Why is it so important to understand your goals specifically? This will prevent you from doing random exercises that's not going to help you to reach your goals. 5 years ago, I decided to build my body. So I want to focus more on hypertrophy, meaning building muscles. I didn't know that I need to have a structured program and to basically stimulate my muscle enough to be able to grow. If you really want to build your muscle and you have a specific goals, then you need to understand that you cannot follow random workout to reach your goals. For example, let's say you come to me and you want to build muscle and you want to build your glutes. And in the current situation right now, you are following a lot of YouTube series workout. And sadly, I will be saying to you, you need to stop. Because unfortunately, there is no one size fits for everyone. So you need to understand this thing first. Stop doing random workouts, knowing your specific goals, and create a program that exactly fits for you. Once you know your specific goals and you know that you need to create the program that fits for you and your goals, then the next step is you're going to create a well-rounded program. So well-rounded program is basically your roadmap to reach your goals. Okay, so visualize yourself. You want to go from one destination to another destination. So you need the roadmap, right? Where you go, the directions. This is basically your well-rounded program. So you're gonna need to know every day what you need to do. And this is also comes with habit stacking. Especially for someone who just started the fitness journey, I think it's very important to understand this step, well-rounded program, creating your roadmap. Because otherwise you will be focusing on the quick fixes and you want to, get a shortcut, it doesn't work like that. Back again, let's say you want to grow your glutes. So growing your glutes, growing your muscle, it will take time. And within this roadmap and this well-rounded program, the period that's gonna take there, at least 12 weeks. So from week 1 until week 12, you know what to do. This is why it's so important, right? To get the specific goals, you understand that, and then now you're creating the roadmap. For example, if your goal is to grow your glutes, then you're gonna receive a training program, right? For muscle growth, one training block, it's 4 weeks length. So the first until the 4th week, you're gonna have the same training program and exercises, but you will implement progressive overload. And I know most of you know what is progressive overloads, but I will just put the explanation here as well. So you can either add more repetition, add more weights to the bar, or you will be shorten your rest. But I'm not really suggesting people to shorten your rest time, because again, like if you jump in from the first step to the next step, but without having enough rest, it is also helping you to basically maximize your training. Okay, so let's say the first week you're gonna do 4 sets, 10 reps for 60 kg load. The next week you can add more to 65 kg, and then the next week, 3rd week, you can do 70 kg. The 4th week you can do maximize maybe 55 or 80 kg. The same sets and repetitions. So let's say the second training block you'll be doing different exercises, but still focusing on glutes growth. Then you also need to implement that progressive overload. The same thing with 3rd training block. And during this period of time, your muscle receive a lot of tension and stimulation. Also, one thing that you need to know about training, Yes, progressive overload is very important, but also building that mind muscle connection and implementing hypertrophy technique is very important. Hypertrophy is more muscle growth focused training. So what is the technique? What's the difference between muscle growth technique and strength technique? It's totally different, because I see a lot of people in the gym, they want to grow their muscle, but what they're doing is they move without any intentions. So it's very important with muscle growth technique is you slowing down your negative, for example, if you do bicep curl, and also, for example, when you do hip thrust. When you're lowering the bar, you want to count at least 3 seconds, 3, 2, and 1. At the bottom, you don't want to rest. You keep the tension on your glutes and drag back up, squishing your glutes. That's how you train with intention. And this is what muscle growth technique is. So tempo is very important. Slowing down your movement, moving with intention, building the mind-muscle connections. Trust me, if you implement this for 12-week period, you will see the results. It is hard, that's why not many people implement that, but you can start from now. A quick heads up, if you need a training program and knowing how to train smartly and effectively to maximize your progress, I add the link to my description down below for you to access my training program. So the next one, this is also very important. Rest and recovery is so important. It's the same important as training. I will say that whether you like it or not. I believe your health should be your number one priority, because if you're training like this, pushing yourself to the limit every session, I am telling you, your joint will not be happy. I have a lot of setbacks, and I will save this story for the next YouTube video. I'm speaking from my experience. I injured myself and I learned the hard way. So if you've been following me for a while, or you know me on Instagram, you know I love strength training. It's a hobby of mine. I love it, and not necessarily help me building muscle, but I just do it for the sake of love, you know. But then I experienced such a major hormone imbalance last year, which is such a turning point for me. I need to slow down, you know, because even you can, but it doesn't mean you have to. I still do strength training workout, guys, don't get me wrong. Even my program now is actually a combination of hypertrophy and also strength, but mostly focusing more on hypertrophy, because again, like, I want my joint to be happy, I want my body to be good, I want to move well, I want to be mobile, you know. So scientifically, if you really want to hit PR smartly, you can do 3 times a year. That will be a peak time. So you're not hitting PR every session. That's not smart, guys. Yes, if you want to grow muscle, you need to push close to failure, but also everything is a contradiction. Not every movement you can implement that, you know. So this is why it's so important to know and to train smartly and to know the peak of the movement. I can dive deeper about this in the next videos, but I don't want to confuse you guys because it's more technical. If your goal is want to build strength, then this is the safest way to do, okay? Let's say your goal is to squat 100 kg and now you can only able to squat 60 kg. You can reach 100 kg, trust me. So the first training block, I will say do 3 sets, 6 until 8 reps to build your muscle endurance as well. And from there, you can add more weights, just slightly every week, not too much, okay? And then at the end of the 4th week, you can hit 3 sets, 2 until 4 reps. Still give a little bit of shy reps at the end, because it's really not smart to train until failure like that, especially in the big compound movement such as squat, deadlift, bench press. No, guys. And if you want to know more about it, you can comment down below because it's gonna be long. My personal program, I only do maximum 4 times a week because I also teach class, and I'm gonna be honest, I cannot afford recovery really well if I do more than 4 times a week. Because if your goal is want to build muscle, recovery is very important. It's actually the time where your muscle grow. So what you do in the gym is you stimulate your muscle, you break down the muscle, fiber. So you break it down, okay? And then the next step we will discuss is also nutrition. So when you eat, you basically help that muscle breakdown to repair, and then when you sleep, that's grow when you recover. Make sense? Makes sense. This is the last thing that you need to know, and everyone knows. Nutrition is very, very important. Okay, so with nutrition, you also need to pay attention. It's not about how much calories you eat throughout the day, because if you eat so much things that is less nutrients, it's not gonna help you to thrive. Quality is very important here. So I think this is very important. I don't really praise supplement because for me, you need to prioritize real food over supplement. That's why we call it supplement, because it's a secondary, Real food is a primary. So you need to focus on the primary first, then secondary, not the opposite. Okay? So nutrients, the quality of the food, less processed the better. Especially us as a female, and we just so different. Our body, our cycle, hormone cycle reset is in 28 days, and men is in 24 hours. If you see this, we need a different approach. It's not that saying men can eat whatever, no. I feel like women be very sensitive, so you need to know that. Eat something that's good for your female hormones to support your body, okay? So, I think this covered a little bit of what you need to know, the basic foundation that you need to build, especially when you just started your fitness journey. This video comes to end. If you have any questions or want me to share more about fitness, nutrition, everything that you want to know, pop a question down below and I'll be sharing with you everything, because I'll be happy to help. And let's connect on Instagram. My Instagram, I put it in my description as well. I post a lot of daily workout there, also my meals, so you can take some info. Alright, so I hope these tips can be very helpful for you. I'll see you guys in the next YouTube video. Bye!